Welcome to Sonic Sciences. From space, Earth shimmers, a vibrant blue sphere pulsating with life. This celestial tapestry is woven from water. Water shapes landscapes, sustains ecosystems, and inspires. We are drawn to its beauty and power. This is an in-depth exploration of water's wonders. Water is everywhere. It blankets our planet in a shimmering, ever-changing embrace. Look around and you'll find its presence in countless forms. In the clouds that drift lazily across the sky, in the rivers that carve paths through mountains, in the delicate dewdrop clinging to a spider's web. Water is the Earth's most abundant resource, covering over 70% of its surface. From the icy poles to the steamy tropics, water exists in a constant state of flux, transforming effortlessly between liquid, solid, and gas. It evaporates from vast oceans, forming clouds that travel on wind currents to release their precious cargo as rain, snow, or hail. This continuous cycle, a delicate dance between sky and earth, replenishes and sustains life across the globe. Water is a master sculptor, carving canyons, shaping coastlines, and smoothing the rough edges of mountains over millennia. It is a relentless force, capable of eroding rock and transporting sediment across continents. Yet, in its gentler forms, water nurtures and sustains, providing a lifeline for plants and animals alike. Water is the essence of our planet's beauty, its lifeblood flowing through every ecosystem. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales, all living things depend on water for their survival. It is the universal solvent, the medium in which the chemistry of life unfolds. Without water, our planet would be a barren and silent world. Water is more than just a resource. It is the very essence of life itself. Our bodies, composed of over 60% water, are intricately entwined with this remarkable substance. From the moment of conception, we develop within the watery sanctuary of our mother's womb, a testament to water's role as the cradle of life. Every cell in our body, from the neurons that fire our thoughts to the muscles that power our movements, relies on water to function. It acts as a solvent, transporting nutrients, oxygen, and waste products throughout our system. Water lubricates our joints, regulates our body temperature, and protects our organs and tissues. The human brain, the seat of consciousness and creativity, is particularly dependent on water. Composed of nearly 80% water, the brain requires a constant supply to maintain optimal cognitive function. Dehydration can impair our focus, memory, and mood, highlighting the crucial link between water and mental well-being. Water is not merely a passive participant in our biology. It is an active agent in countless biochemical reactions. It plays a vital role in digestion, helping to break down food and absorb nutrients. Water is also essential for detoxification, flushing out waste products and maintaining a healthy internal environment. Water engages our senses profoundly. The feel of cool water on our skin, the invigorating chill of the ocean, the soothing warmth of a hot bath. Water calms, rejuvenates, and inspires. The sound of water is evocative. Waves crashing, brooks babbling, waterfalls roaring. Nature's symphony. Water's visual appeal is unique. Light play, shimmering reflections, and magnified distortions captivate us. Water's taste, often subtle, connects us to nature's essence. Section 5. The Symphony of the Sea. Water's sonic tapestry. Beneath the surface, a hidden world teems with life. Sound travels further and faster here. Marine creatures communicate, navigate, and hunt using sound waves. Whales are masters of sound. Their songs travel hundreds of miles. Dolphins use clicks and whistles to communicate. Crabs, fish, and shrimp add to the ocean's hum. This symphony is essential for marine life. Scientists are unraveling these mysteries. Listening in, we understand marine life better. The ocean's sonic tapestry shows life's interconnectedness. Water, with its life-giving and destructive capabilities, has held a central place in human consciousness since time immemorial. It is an element that inspires both awe and fear, reflected in the countless myths, legends, and folktales that have been woven around it across cultures. In many cultures, water is seen as a primordial force, the source from which all life emerged. Creation myths often depict a watery abyss existing before the formation of the earth, a chaotic yet fertile void from which order and life eventually sprang. Water is the lifeblood of the cosmos, the amniotic fluid in which creation unfolds. Water deities, often powerful and capricious beings, populate the mythologies of many cultures. From Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, to Yamaya, the Yoruba Orisha of the ocean, these deities embody the duality of water, its life-giving abundance, and its potential for destruction. Folktales often feature water spirits, both benevolent and malevolent, who inhabit rivers, lakes, and oceans. These creatures, often shapeshifters, who can appear as humans or animals, serve as guardians of the waters, or as tricksters who lure unsuspecting humans to their doom. These stories reflect our enduring fascination with the hidden depths of water and the creatures that may lurk within. Water's significance extends far beyond its physical properties. Across cultures, water is revered as a sacred symbol, representing purity, cleansing, and renewal. It connects us to the divine, offering a pathway to spiritual awakening. Ritual bathing highlights water's purifying power. Immersing in water symbolizes washing away impurities and emerging renewed. From mikveh to baptism, water symbolizes spiritual transformation. Despite its ubiquity and importance, water remains a substance of profound mystery. Scientists continue to make new discoveries about its unique properties, revealing the hidden complexities of this seemingly simple molecule. From its unusual density to its remarkable ability to dissolve a wide range of substances, water is full of surprises. Recent research into water's quantum properties has yielded even more intriguing insights. It appears that water molecules can exist in multiple states simultaneously, a phenomenon known as superposition. This discovery has profound implications for our understanding of water's role in biological systems, suggesting that it may play a far more active role in cellular processes than previously thought. Exploring the mystical dimensions of water, we encounter ancient traditions that viewed water as a conduit for energy and information. From the healing properties of sacred springs to the use of water in divination practices, these traditions suggest a deeper connection between water and the human spirit. This journey into the depths of water is a testament to the power of curiosity and the enduring allure of the unknown. As we delve deeper into its scientific marvels and mystical dimensions, we uncover a world of wonder and beauty, a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. Water is not merely a resource we utilize. It is an integral part of who we are and what sustains us. Our destinies are inextricably intertwined with the fate of water on this planet. As we face the growing challenges of climate change, pollution, and water scarcity, it is imperative that we adopt a more harmonious and sustainable relationship with this precious element. Protecting our water sources means protecting ourselves and future generations. It requires a collective effort to reduce our water footprint, to implement responsible water management practices, and to advocate for policies that safeguard our water resources. By valuing water, we value life itself. This journey into the depths of water has revealed its multifaceted nature, its scientific wonders, its spiritual significance, its cultural resonance. It has shown us that water is not just a substance, but a force that connects us all, a symbol of life, renewal, and the interconnectedness of all things. As we move forward, let us carry with us a deep respect for water and a commitment to its preservation. For in safeguarding water, we safeguard our own future and the future of life on Earth. Our journey begins at the molecular level with the water molecule. Two hydrogen atoms bonded to one oxygen atom create a powerhouse of energy and potential. This polarity drives water's unique properties. The water molecule is a tiny dynamo, essential for life. Water's unique properties stem from its molecular structure and hydrogen bonds. These bonds give water high boiling point, surface tension, and heat capacity. Water's cohesive nature allows for capillary action and temperature moderation. Water is a master of transformation, effortlessly shifting between its three states of matter, liquid, solid, and gas, depending on temperature and pressure. This remarkable versatility is essential for the water cycle, the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the earth. driving weather patterns and sustaining ecosystems. In its liquid form, water flows freely, taking the shape of its container, yet possessing a cohesive strength that allows it to form droplets and waves. This is the water we drink, swim in, and depend on for countless aspects of our lives. As temperatures drop, water molecules slow down their dance, forming a crystalline structure in its solid state, ice. Interestingly, ice is less dense than liquid water, causing it to float. This unique property has profound implications for aquatic life, as it insulates lakes and oceans, preventing them from freezing solid from the bottom up. When heated, water transforms into its gaseous state, water vapor. This invisible gas becomes part of the atmosphere, playing a crucial role in regulating Earth's temperature and distributing heat around the globe. Water's remarkable ability to dissolve a wide range of substances has earned it the title of universal solvent. This exceptional dissolving power stems from the polar nature of water molecules, which allows them to interact with and break apart the bonds holding other molecules together. Imagine water molecules as tiny magnets, their positive and negative ends attracting and surrounding charged particles or polar molecules of other substances, effectively dissolving them. This process is essential for life, as it allows water to transport nutrients, gases, and waste products within living organisms and throughout the environment. Water's solvent properties also play a crucial role in shaping Earth's geology. Over time, water can dissolve and erode rocks, carving out canyons, caves, and other dramatic landscapes. This process, known as weathering, is a testament to the powerful forces of nature and the persistent action of water over geological timescales. Water's ability to dissolve and transport substances makes it both a life-giving force and a potential carrier of pollutants. Understanding the dynamics of water as a solvent is crucial for managing water resources, mitigating pollution, and ensuring the health of our planet. Water is not merely a passive component of living organisms. It is an active participant in the intricate dance of life. From the transport of nutrients and oxygen to the regulation of temperature and the removal of waste products, water is essential for virtually every biological process. Inside every cell, a watery environment, the cytoplasm, provides the medium in which the machinery of life operates. Water acts as a solvent, transporting molecules and ions to their destinations, enabling biochemical reactions that sustain life. Water plays a crucial role in photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into chemical energy. Water molecules are split apart, releasing oxygen into the atmosphere and providing the hydrogen atoms needed to build carbohydrates, the building blocks of plant matter. Water is also essential for regulating body temperature in animals. Through sweating and perspiration, water evaporates from the skin, carrying away excess heat and helping to maintain a stable internal temperature. The rhythmic ebb and flow of tides, a familiar sight along coastlines worldwide, result from the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on Earth's oceans. This celestial dance between Earth, Moon, and Sun creates a fascinating interplay of forces influencing the lives of countless marine organisms and shaping coastal ecosystems. The moon's gravitational pull is the primary driver of tides. As the moon orbits Earth, its gravity pulls the water on the side of Earth closest to it, creating a bulge, or high tide. A corresponding bulge occurs on the opposite side of Earth due to inertia. The Sun also exerts a gravitational pull on Earth's oceans, but its effect is weaker than the Moon's due to its greater distance. When the Sun, Moon, and Earth align during a new moon or full moon, their combined gravitational forces create more extreme tides, known as spring tides, when the Sun and Moon are at right angles to each other. During the first and third quarters of the Moon's cycle, their gravitational forces partially cancel each other out, resulting in less extreme tides known as neap tides. Ritual purification across cultures. Water's spiritual significance transcends cultures, symbolizing cleansing and renewal. From Jewish mikveh rituals to Christian baptisms, water purifies and renews. In Hinduism, the Ganges River cleanses sins and offers spiritual liberation. Everyday acts like washing hands echo ancient reverence for water's power. Sacred springs and holy wells, places of healing and renewal. Throughout history, certain water sources have been revered as sacred springs, holy wells, or healing waters. These sites attract pilgrims seeking physical healing, spiritual enlightenment, or a connection to the divine. In Celtic traditions, wells and springs were seen as dwelling places of spirits and deities. Offerings were left at these sacred sites as tokens of gratitude or petitions for blessings. These wells, adorned with ribbons or flowers, connect us to the sacred. The Lourdes Spring in France is renowned for its healing properties. Millions visit Lourdes each year, seeking physical and spiritual healing. The water's power underscores the deep human longing for healing. Even today, we seek rejuvenation and therapeutic benefits from natural springs. These water sources remind us of the profound connection between water and well-being. The reflective surface of water, its ability to dissolve boundaries and reveal hidden depths, has long been associated with divination and prophecy. Across cultures, water has served as a powerful tool for seeking guidance from the spiritual realm, revealing hidden truths and glimpsing into the future. The ancient practice of hydromancy, divination using water, involved observing patterns in water, such as ripples, reflections, or the movements of objects floating on its surface. Skilled practitioners interpreted these patterns as messages from the spirit world, offering insights into the past, present, or future. In some cultures, dreams involving water were seen as particularly potent omens. To dream of clear, flowing water might signify emotional clarity and abundance, while muddy or stagnant water could foretell difficulties or emotional turmoil. Water, in its fluidity and capacity for transformation, served as a powerful symbol of the ever-changing nature of life and the ebb and flow of fate. Even the seemingly simple act of throwing coins into a fountain or well carries echoes of ancient divination practices. The act of making a wish while releasing a coin into the water symbolizes a petition to the universe, a hope for guidance, or a desire to glimpse into the unknown. Water, with its life-giving power and its potential for destruction, has always inspired awe and trepidation. Myths and legends around the world are teeming with water spirits and deities, embodying the duality of water, its nurturing embrace, and its capacity for untamed fury. In Greek mythology, Poseidon, the god of the sea, commanded the waves with his trident, his moods dictating the calmness or turbulence of the waters. He was both revered and feared, his blessing sought by sailors, and his wrath dreaded by those who dared to anger him. Mermaids, sirens, and nymphs populate the folklore of many cultures, enchanting creatures who embody the allure and danger of water. These beings, often depicted as beautiful and seductive, could be benevolent protectors of sailors or treacherous temptresses, luring them to watery graves. In Japanese folklore, the kappa, mischievous water sprites, dwell in rivers and ponds, playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. These creatures, often depicted with webbed hands and a shell on their heads, embody the unpredictable nature of water and the need for caution when venturing into its domain. The cyclical nature of water, its ebb and flow, its abundance and scarcity, is reflected in countless myths and legends that depict water's dual nature as both a life-giving force and a destructive element. Floods and droughts, often attributed to the whims of gods or the consequences of human actions, highlight the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world. The biblical story of Noah's Ark recounts a catastrophic flood sent by God to cleanse the earth of wickedness, a stark reminder of water's power to both destroy and renew. This archetypal flood myth, echoed in various cultures, speaks to the human fear of nature's untamed power and the possibility of redemption through destruction. Drought myths, often featuring parched landscapes and desperate pleas for rain, highlight the precariousness of human existence and the dependence on water for survival. These stories often involve journeys, sacrifices, or bargains with the gods to restore balance and bring forth life-giving rain. These myths, though diverse in their narratives, underscore the profound understanding that water is both a blessing and a potential threat, a force to be respected and managed with wisdom and humility. Water, with its hidden depths, its fluidity, and its capacity to reflect, has long been associated with the unconscious mind. In dreams, literature, and various spiritual traditions, water serves as a potent symbol of the hidden recesses of the psyche, the realm of emotions, memories, and unacknowledged desires. To dream of being submerged in water, for example, can symbolize feeling overwhelmed by emotions or unconscious forces. Clear, flowing water might represent emotional clarity and tranquility, while murky or turbulent water could signify emotional turmoil or unresolved issues. In Jungian psychology, water is associated with the archetype of the Great Mother, representing the primordial source of life, the unconscious, and the feminine principle. The depths of the ocean, in particular, symbolize the vast and uncharted territory of the unconscious mind. Exploring the depths of water, whether through diving, swimming, or simply contemplating its surface, can be a metaphorical journey into the unconscious. It is a process of encountering our hidden emotions, confronting our shadows, and ultimately emerging with a deeper understanding of ourselves. Alchemy, the ancient practice of transmuting base metals into gold, often used water as a central symbol in its complex system of metaphors and transformations. Alchemists viewed water not merely as a physical substance, but as a spiritual principle representing the prima materia, the primordial chaos from which all creation emerged. The process of dissolving, purifying, and recombining substances in alchemical experiments mirrored the spiritual journey of transformation and enlightenment. Water, with its ability to dissolve, purify, and give life, served as a powerful metaphor for the process of spiritual growth and the pursuit of inner wisdom. The alchemical symbol for water, an inverted triangle, represents the downward flow of spirit into matter, the descent into the unconscious, and the dissolution of the ego. This descent, though often challenging, is seen as a necessary step in the alchemical process of transformation, leading to a rebirth of the spirit at a higher level of consciousness. Water, in its capacity to cleanse, purify, and dissolve, embodies the alchemical principles of transformation and rebirth, reminding us of our own potential for growth, healing, and spiritual awakening. Hey everyone, imagine the universe as a giant dance floor. We have 5 main dancers: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. In ancient Chinese philosophy, these are the 5 elements. They're the building blocks of everything, always moving and interacting. Think of it as a cosmic dance, keeping things balanced and in harmony. Water, among the 5 elements, holds a unique position, embodying the qualities of fluidity, adaptability, and yielding strength. It is the element of emotion, intuition, and the subconscious, reflecting the depths of our inner world and the ever-changing currents of life. Unlike the other elements, water has no fixed shape, but readily conforms to the contours of its surroundings. It flows around obstacles, finding the path of least resistance, yet its persistent action can carve canyons and erode mountains over time. And this duality, the ability to be both yielding and powerful, is a hallmark of water's nature. In the human body, water is associated with the kidneys and bladder, organs responsible for filtration, cleansing, and the flow of vital fluids. Just as water cleanses and replenishes the earth, it also purifies and sustains our physical and emotional well-being. Water teaches us the importance of adaptability and resilience. It encourages us to embrace change, to navigate life's challenges with grace and fluidity, and to find strength in our ability to yield when necessary. Water's ceaseless movement through the environment, evaporating from oceans, forming clouds, falling as rain and returning to the sea, mirrors the cyclical nature of life itself. This continuous flow, known as the water cycle, is a powerful metaphor for the rhythms of birth, growth, decay, and renewal that permeate all aspects of existence. Just as water transitions seamlessly between its liquid, solid, and gaseous states, so too do we experience periods of expansion and contraction, activity and rest, joy and sorrow. Each phase of the cycle is essential, contributing to the overall balance and harmony of the system. Water cycles teach us that endings are not final, but rather opportunities for transformation and renewal. They remind us that just as rain nourishes the earth after a period of drought, so too can challenges and setbacks lead to growth, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for life's preciousness. Within the dynamic interplay of yin and yang, the complementary forces that govern the universe, water embodies both aspects. Its receptive, yielding nature aligns with yin, while its persistent, transformative power reflects the qualities of yang. Water's surface, calm and reflective, embodies the stillness and receptivity of yin. It mirrors the world around it, absorbing impressions and reflecting the subtlest of changes in its environment. Yet beneath the surface lies a hidden depth, a powerful current that can carve through rock and shape landscapes over time. This relentless force, capable of both creation and destruction, reflects the dynamic and transformative nature of yang. Water teaches us that true strength lies not in rigidity, but in adaptability, in finding balance between yielding and asserting, in embracing both our receptive and our active natures. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu extols water's wisdom, its ability to navigate life's challenges with effortless grace and to overcome obstacles through yielding strength. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. Water teaches us the importance of seeking depth, of looking beyond surface appearances, to understand the underlying currents and motivations that shape events. Just as a skilled navigator reads the subtle cues of wind and water, so too can we learn to navigate the complexities of life with greater awareness and wisdom. Water's wisdom encourages us to cultivate patience and persistence, to trust in the natural flow of events, and to let go of our need to control every aspect of our lives. By embracing the qualities of adaptability, fluidity, and yielding strength, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. In the intricate symbolism of the Kabbalistic tree of life, a map of creation and consciousness, water finds its place among the 10 Sephirot, each representing a divine emanation or attribute. The tree of life, a central symbol in Kabbalah, a mystical tradition within Judaism, depicts the descent of divine energy into the material world and the ascent of the soul back to its source. Water associated with the Sephira Binah, the third sphere on the tree of life, represents the primordial waters of creation, the feminine principle, and the understanding that arises from the union of wisdom and compassion. Binah, often translated as understanding or intelligence, is the sphere where the undifferentiated energy of the divine becomes structured and takes on form. From Bina, the waters of creation flow downward, nourishing and sustaining all levels of existence. Water's path on the Tree of Life highlights its essential role in the manifestation of the material world, the development of consciousness, and the soul's journey back to unity with the divine. Bina, the sphere of understanding, is often depicted as a great mother, a cosmic womb from which all forms emerge, the primordial waters of understanding. It is the realm of intuition, dreams, and the subconscious, where knowledge arises not through rational thought, but through direct experience and deep inner knowing. The waters of Bina are not the calm, reflective waters of a still pond, but rather the vast, turbulent ocean of the unconscious, teeming with potential and mystery. To access the wisdom of Bina is to embark on a journey into the depths of our own being, to confront our shadows, and to emerge transformed by the experience. Bina teaches us that true understanding requires surrender, a willingness to let go of our preconceived notions and to embrace the unknown. It is through this process of surrender and immersion in the primordial waters of consciousness that we can access the profound wisdom and creative potential that lie within. Section 8. Chesed, the flow of mercy and abundance. As the waters of Bina flow downward on the Tree of Life, they reach the Sephira Chesed, the sphere of mercy and abundance. Chesed, associated with the element of water in its most benevolent aspect, represents the boundless love, compassion, and generosity that flow from the divine source. Just as rain nourishes the earth, bringing forth life and abundance, so too does Chesed bestow its blessings upon all creation. It is the force of expansion, growth, and prosperity, the wellspring of inspiration, creativity, and spiritual nourishment. Chesed teaches us the importance of giving and receiving love freely, of cultivating compassion for ourselves and others, and of trusting in the universe's boundless capacity to provide. Section 9. Water's Path, from the crown to the foundation. Water's journey on the Tree of Life does not end with Chesed, but continues its descent, flowing through the Sephirot, carrying its life-giving essence to all levels of creation. It is a path of integration, of bringing the wisdom and compassion of the higher realms into the density of the material world. From the crown of the tree, the realm of pure spirit, to the foundation, the world of physical manifestation, water acts as a conduit, connecting the divine to the mundane, the spiritual to the material. Water's path reminds us that we are not separate from the divine source, but rather expressions of its infinite creativity and love. By aligning ourselves with the flow of divine energy, we can access our own inner wisdom, cultivate compassion and generosity, and contribute to the healing and transformation of the world. As we conclude our exploration of water's mystical depths, let us remember that the most profound journey is the one that leads us inward to the wellspring of wisdom, creativity, and healing that resides within each of us. By cultivating stillness, we can connect to the quiet depths of our inner waters, the realm of intuition dreams, and the subconscious. By listening to the whispers of our hearts, we can tap into the wisdom that flows from the source of our being. Let us nurture our inner waters with practices that nourish our souls: meditation, contemplation, spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits. As we tend to the wellspring within, we cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves, to others, and to the mystery and beauty of the cosmos. As our journey through the multifaceted world of water draws to a close, we find ourselves reflecting on its profound ability to connect, to unify, and to inspire. From the tiniest microorganisms to the vast expanse of the oceans, water permeates every aspect of our planet, shaping landscapes, sustaining ecosystems, and nurturing the very essence of life. Our exploration has taken us deep into the heart of the water molecule, revealing the elegant simplicity of its structure and the intricate dance of hydrogen bonds that give rise to its remarkable properties. We've witnessed water's transformative power as it cycles through its liquid, solid, and gaseous states. Its ceaseless movement shaping weather patterns and connecting distant corners of the globe. We've delved into the depths of ancient myths and spiritual traditions, discovering the reverence with which cultures throughout history have regarded this life-giving element. Water, in its purity and power, has inspired countless rituals, stories, and artistic expressions, reflecting our deep-seated connection to its mysteries. Through the lens of science and the heart of spirituality, we've come to appreciate water's profound significance, not merely as a resource, but as a fundamental force that shapes our planet, our lives, and our understanding of the cosmos. Our exploration of water has revealed a fascinating interplay between the scientific and the mystical, the objective and the subjective, the rational and the intuitive. While science seeks to understand water's properties and behaviors through observation, experimentation, and analysis, mystical traditions approach water with reverence, recognizing its spiritual significance and its capacity to connect us to something larger than ourselves. Science provides us with a framework for understanding the physical world, unraveling the intricate mechanisms that govern water's behavior. We can now explain the processes of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, the forces that drive ocean currents, and the chemical reactions that make water such a versatile solvent. Mystical traditions, on the other hand, offer a different kind of knowing, one that speaks to the heart and soul rather than the intellect. They remind us that water is more than just a collection of molecules. It is a sacred element, a symbol of life, purity, and transformation. Perhaps these seemingly disparate perspectives are not so different after all. Perhaps they are simply two sides of the same coin, two ways of approaching the same profound truth: that water is a force of immense power and beauty, worthy of our deepest respect and admiration. Section 3. The Language of Water, Deciphering its Ancient Whispers. Throughout our journey, we've encountered countless examples of water's ability to communicate, to convey messages, and to evoke profound emotions. The rhythmic crash of ocean waves against the shore, the gentle babble of a brook, the thundering roar of a waterfall. Each sound carries its own unique message, speaking to something deep within us. The ancient practice of hydromancy divination using water suggests that water can act as a mirror, reflecting our inner thoughts and emotions. By observing the patterns of ripples, reflections, or the movements of objects floating on its surface, practitioners sought to gain insights into the hidden realms of the unconscious. Water's language is subtle yet powerful, speaking to us through our senses, evoking memories and stirring emotions. To truly understand water, we must learn to listen with our hearts, to attune ourselves to its rhythms, and to decipher the ancient whispers carried on its currents. Section 4. Honoring water's wisdom. Lessons in adaptability and resilience. Water, in its fluidity and adaptability, offers us profound lessons in how to navigate the complexities of life. Unlike rigid structures that break under pressure, water yields to obstacles, finding alternative paths, and ultimately reshaping its environment through persistent, gentle force. Just as a river carves its path through a mountain range, so too can we learn to navigate life's challenges with flexibility and resilience. Water teaches us that it's not about brute force, but about adaptability, about flowing around obstacles rather than confronting them head on. Water's wisdom encourages us to embrace change, to let go of rigid expectations, and to trust in our ability to adapt and thrive in the face of uncertainty. It reminds us that even in the midst of turbulence, there is always a way forward, a path of least resistance, if we only open ourselves to the possibility of change. As our understanding of water's interconnectedness deepens, so too does our awareness of the profound impact our actions have on this precious resource. Every drop of water we use, every pollutant we release into the environment, every decision we make concerning water management, all of it creates ripples that extend far beyond ourselves. The challenges facing water resources globally, pollution, overuse, climate change, are complex and multifaceted. Yet within this complexity lies a glimmer of hope. The recognition that we are not merely passive observers, but active participants in shaping the future of water. Every effort to conserve water in our homes, to reduce our consumption of water-intensive products, to advocate for responsible water management policies, every action, no matter how small, contributes to a more sustainable future for ourselves and generations to come. We live in a world where access to clean, safe water is often taken for granted. Yet, for millions of people globally, the daily reality is one of scarcity, contamination, and the constant struggle to secure this basic human right. The challenges facing water resources are not merely environmental. They are deeply intertwined with issues of social justice, equity, and human dignity. Protecting our water resources requires a shift in consciousness, a recognition that water is not a commodity to be bought and sold, but a shared inheritance, a sacred trust that we must safeguard for future generations. It requires a move away from a mindset of scarcity and competition towards one of abundance and cooperation. Recognizing that we are all interconnected, bound together by the same life-giving element. The time to act is now. We must raise our voices, demanding responsible water management policies, supporting organizations working to protect water resources, and making conscious choices in our daily lives to reduce our water footprint and minimize our impact on this precious resource. As we've explored the scientific marvels and mystical depths of water, we've uncovered something profound, a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the intricate web of life. Water, in its fluidity, adaptability, and capacity for transformation, serves as both mirror and metaphor, reflecting the depths of our own being and connecting us to the vastness of the cosmos. By immersing ourselves in the study of water, by contemplating its mysteries, by simply spending time in its presence, we open ourselves to a deeper level of awareness, a sense of awe and wonder that transcends the limitations of our everyday lives. We begin to see ourselves as part of something much larger, a grand symphony of interconnectedness with water as the conductor, orchestrating the flow of life itself. Water invites us to slow down, to listen to the rhythms of our bodies, to connect with the natural world, and to tap into the wellspring of wisdom and creativity that resides within each of us. It is a gift, a blessing, and a constant reminder of the beauty, mystery, and interconnectedness of all things. Life, like water, is in constant motion, a flowing, ever-changing river of experiences, emotions, and relationships. There are times of calm and tranquility, when the waters are still and reflective, and there are times of turbulence and change, when the currents are strong and unpredictable. Water teaches us that resistance to the natural flow of life creates suffering. When we cling to rigid expectations, when we try to control every aspect of our experience, we create unnecessary stress and turmoil. Water's wisdom lies in its ability to yield, to adapt, to flow around obstacles, and to ultimately find its way to its destination. By cultivating the qualities of water, fluidity, adaptability, and yielding strength, we can learn to navigate life's waters with greater ease and grace. We can embrace change with open hearts, trust in the unfolding of our lives, and find moments of peace and joy, even in the midst of challenges.